This is the Samovar team, Tiffany, Laura, Jesus, Eric, Jesse. We're sitting here in the Las Vegas Airport, International Airport, after the World Tea Expo, decompressing a bit, and happy to rest our feet. And we're just doing a little review about our experience at the World Tea Expo. So a little recap. So just to start it off, maybe, Jesus, what stands out for you from this experience? This is your first time in Las Vegas for the World Tea Expo.
For the World Tea Expo, actually, yes. I would say that was a really amazing experience, because I learned a lot from this, World Tea Expo.
What did you see? For people, kind of speak down here a little bit.
Well, I see, so many different type of teas. Then I didn't have any, the opportunity. I saw different textures, different process, how they do the teas too as well, and see actually the quality of the teas too as well, because it's really important, as a server or whatever you're doing, obviously in a tea house, to know that kind of things, from A to C. So it was really, really good experience for me,
Any products that looked really interesting to you from this expo, or?
Actually,
or anything really disgusting?
I will say, the Zara,
Well, that's like, we won't use names specifically, but.
But I was very impressed with the green teas.
Okay.
Actually, because I fell in love with the green teas in this time, because I really like
Japanese green teas or what?
Yes, Japanese green teas.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
How about Laura? Anything stand out from this experience?
I definitely learned about, maybe just the production of some of our teas that we've had for a long time, but I didn't know exactly how special they were compared to everything else that's out there, how special Samovar is. We're almost famous there. Everybody was coming up to us. They've seen the videos like this. They've been on the website, been to the tea lounge. So it was just nice to see how important we are in the tea world.
How important? What would you say is the reception that people have given?
People love us.
Obviously, we're number one.
Yeah.
All right.
And apparently people are even educating themselves just from Jesse's videos online, and from our tea menu is one of the top ones in the country, in the world.
Tiffany, any thoughts on the expo?
Well, I was trying to think. I think this is my 4th or 5th expo. Eric's been to many expos as well as you. And it's interesting because it does change every year. And this year I was just sort of struck by the diversity of where the teas came from. Of course, everyone knows that tea comes from China, India, Japan, but now tea's coming from Hawaii and from Nepal and from Africa. So it was pretty interesting to try some of those unique teas too.
And any highlights, Eric, that you have? Just kind of speak down here a little bit.
Well, I would say for me, this is my 5th time. And I guess there's a lot of new things happening this year specific. Yeah. The energy was really amazing compared from last year. And you
more
can
upbeat.
see more upbeat, and there's a lot of new products as well. And when I talk about new products in specific, there's a Guayusa from Ecuador, and the Hawaii tea plantation is just amazing to see. They're trying to propagate everything, so people get to know that now in America there's new tea production. And what else? Besides that, it was just it's always beautiful to see how many people know about Samovar. You're walking by and say, "Oh my God, I love that place." I would say, "Yeah, we work here."
It feels really good, actually. So, it feels like you're in the right path.
Yeah.
And in my part, I feel so proud what we're doing, because I think it's something really unique, in a fun, not just ritual in one way, but also there's a lot of fun, a lot of love, and a lot of interaction with customers. And just coming here in the expo, you can see there's a lot of people who wants to do that. And that for me, it really makes it exciting, and it makes it feel like, great, that's gonna be even better for us, you know what I mean? in reality, there's a lot of work, and for us, I guess that's what that's what we love about it. There's a lot of challenge, a lot of joy about it, and the end result has been just a really great, journey for us to do it.
Yeah, and what you say, Jesse, it's really interesting, come here to the World Tea Expo, because you're meeting other people who are interested in teas, and you guys sharing, different secrets or, like things like what kind of tea is better or process of teas, and it's kind of like you're like are with other people who like the same.
You get to geek
So,
out on tea
right,
for a while.
right. Right.
So
And there's
Other
nothing
tea
else like it
lovers.
where you
It's-
all gather
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
yeah,
In Las
it's
Vegas.
like a huge
Well, which is-
community, like,
Right.
Yeah.
And
So-
it looks, the other thing really interesting that I found out for me this year, it was kind of like really beautiful to see. It was like a lot of really good Japanese green teas.
So the
I can
Japanese
see,
green
like,
teas
it
seem
looks
to
like
Yeah,
this year,
more than normal.
More than normal, yeah. It looks like that was something that stand out a lot for
Yep.
me.
Yeah,
Just-
I agree. I
just
think
to see, like,
Japanese green teas, some interesting products that I never saw before, like the Himalayan tea, the Guayusa from Ecuador, sort of mate-like. I saw a lot of people who've opened tea houses, people who were talking for many years about opening a place. Finally, we see them saying, "I've opened, and here we are. Welcome to the club." And then
Yeah.
Hawaii tea, like definitely innovative
Hawaii, yeah.
products, and I guess
Yeah.
more serious products.
Exactly.
Not as much fluff across the board, maybe fewer things, but more serious. Maybe is kind of what I noticed.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there were still people who were planning on opening tea companies. Despite the economy, there's still
Yeah.
people out there who are excited about jumping into the tea industry. So that was
Mhm.
encouraging too.
It's so strange though how people, they're passionate and they want to open a tea business, and yet they only focus on the tea or on the brand or on the logo or the name, and they forget that they have to think about rent or a business plan or anything else.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting when people ask for all your secrets.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think that's the easier way that everybody look at it. Say, oh, they look a successful
loud.
business. You know what I mean? They see a successful business and they think, oh, cool, I want to do that. But in reality, there's a lot of different pieces to put together
Yeah.
to really, make it a way. And